Hello and welcome to an exciting video. My name is Khurram Gill. I'm taking you on a tour today. I'm taking you to a place which is more than 250 years old. I'm taking you to a place where you'll see plants, trees which are over 100 years old, maybe 200 years old. I'm taking you to a place where you will see some plant species which are extinct and you will only find in this place. Yes, I'm taking you to Kew Gardens. Kew Gardens is over 250 years old. Now, first thing first, if you want to get to Kew Gardens, the best way to get here is if you're coming in public transport, come to Kew Garden and you can take District Line. You can come straight here. I have a bit of a setback because District Line was not working and there were some signal issues up to Earls Court. We have to come to Richmond and it's a bit of a walk. It's about a 14-minute walk to Kew Garden. So we're heading to the main entrance now. But if you're coming in public transport, take District Line and come to Kew Garden Station, and it's about a 2-minute walk from Kew Garden Station. As you can see, the weather is great. You won't see this kind of weather in London. You can't predict the weather. I planned this trip a week ago. Well, you can't predict the weather, but you can predict something. You can predict rain. So I planned this trip a week ago, and the weather right now is great. It's around 23 degrees, and you can see behind me the sunlight. If you're new on this channel, so make sure like, share and subscribe this channel. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring with this great content for you guys, so a little appreciation would be great. So please make sure like and share this channel. Right folks, we are inside now, inside the Kew Gardens. The ticket is a bit steep. I ordered online. I booked it online with £22, but if you come here and get a ticket at the gate, it's going to be £24. So for me, I mean the ticket is a bit steep, but that's what it is. Let's go and let's do the tour. Welcome to Kew Gardens, London's botanical treasure trove. Nestled along the River Thames, Kew Garden boasts a rich history dating back to 1759 when it was founded as a royal garden. Today, it stands as one of the world's foremost botanical gardens, home to an outstanding collection of over 50,000 living plants and nearly 14,000 trees. A visit to Kew Gardens offers a unique opportunity to explore the beauty and diversity of the plant kingdom, right in the heart of London. Whether you're wandering through the towering temperate house or marveling at the exotic blooms in the farmhouse, Kew Gardens is a sanctuary of nature and knowledge, playing a crucial role in preserving our planet's botanical heritage. Let's discover the magic of Kew Gardens, where history, science, and nature come together in perfect harmony. Now let me show you. This tree came all the way from Mongolia and it came in 1958. So this tree was rooted here in 1958. So imagine how old is this tree is. And you know, look in its condition is this tree in. It looks in perfect condition. And look how many miles this tree had traveled to come all the way here in London. Let me show you this tree now. Now, this tree was rooted here in 1871. So this is almost a century old. The tree here, still in a perfect condition. This tree is called large-leaved lime, and it is a majestic deciduous tree native to Europe. It is known for its broad, heart-shaped leaves and its ability to reach heights of up to 40 meters. This tree is commonly found in woodlands and parklands across the continent. Its fragrant yellow-white flowers bloom in early summer, attracting bees and other pollinators. The large-leaved lime is valued for its shade, ornamental beauty, and ecological importance, providing habitat and food for various wildlife species. All the trees you're seeing here, all the trees you're seeing here, they are all at least 100 years old. Some of them are over 100 years old here. And some species are extinct from the world. And you only see those plants only here in the Kew Gardens. As I walk through, I immerse myself in the beauty of the Mother Nature. From the towering trees to the vibrant flowers, every step reveals the wonders of natural world. So, this is called white basswood, and this was planted here back in 1996. So this tree, compared to other trees, is young, is not that old, but it still is around 30 years, roughly 25, 30 years old. The weather is actually great today. It's a working day, it's Monday, but people are actually coming out and enjoying the weather and enjoying the Mother Nature. Everyone who lives in London, he understands the importance of these trees and the importance of these gardens. I mean, you need to come out. You need to come out from that busy life. You need to come out from that traffic. And when you come here, everything is so silent. Like there's no noise of cars, of traffic here. You purely enjoying the nature. I feel like I'm in heaven. The air is so fresh and cool. The oxygen is so great here. This is showing the history of Kew and history of Kew flagpoles. I mean, they first attempted in 1859, but they failed. And the second attempt was done in 1861. And you can see the flagpole here. Unbelievable sceneries. Unbelievable sceneries here. You should come here once. If you're living in London and you haven't visited Kew Gardens, I suggest you come right now. This is the best time. And trust me, people who are watching at home right now or watching in the offices this video, you might be jealous because of the weather and because of the scenery. And I can't explain you that how fresh air is here and my lungs are open and I'm breathing fresh air. You need to come here. Even if you don't like, even if you're not into botanic gardens and even if you're not into the trees, but you should visit here and feel the Mother Nature. I mean, we human beings have extincted a lot of species and including plants. Time came where you only find the special species which are extinct only in one place, and which is Kew Garden. Let's see, what do we have here? So this is redbud maple, and it was rooted here in 1994. It looks small, and we have a beast here, beast of all the trees. And I bet you, I haven't even checked how old is it, but I bet you it's gonna be at least 100 years old. Well, I was wrong. This was rooted in back in 1969, and it's called sugar maple. To me, it looks a bit scary. Leave in the comments and tell me, what do you think of this? It looks like this tree came from any horror movie. Let's see, what do we have here now? I'm actually off-rooted. I'm not on the track, but I'm trying to get the best shots for you and to show you what do we have here. So this is velvet maple. This was rooted here in 1969, and guess what? This tree imported here from Iran. Yes, you heard right. This tree imported here from Iran in 1969, and it's called velvet maple. See this giant tree. It's really huge. It's really tall. Just have a look. See how tall this tree is. And this is imported from Iran. Well, there's also a red hot news going on, coming from Iran straight. Today, Iranian president died in a helicopter crash. So my heart goes with the Iranian president's family and with all the Iranian people. It's a sad news, really. And this should never happen, and they should investigate and find out, was it actually an accident or was it a political assassination? I can't tell you, I can't explain to you how good the weather is here right now. I mean, I'm talking about London. I'm not talking about any other city. I'm talking about London specifically, how good the weather is. Oh my God. Have a look at this. Guys, I don't know if you can see in the video now that look at the size of this tree. Guys, have a look at this. Look at this beast. I mean, I don't know you can see in the camera or no, but how big it is, I can tell you is massive. Let's come and check this tree and see how old this tree is. Right. So it's called Austrian pine, and it was rooted in 1969, and it came from West Asia. Well, Europe, but kind of West Asia. In the camera, maybe it's not doing the justice and not showing you the actual width and the size of this tree is, but it's massive. I can tell you now, it's massive. Just have a look. Just have a look at the branches. And the branches will tell you that how old this tree is, how big this tree is. This is the biggest tree I've ever seen so far. I may see more trees, but this is so far the biggest tree I've seen in Kew Garden right now. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. You should come here. You should come here and appreciate the Mother Nature and see the extent plants and trees which you probably never see in your lifetime again. Right, so we're heading next, and I can see a next tree which looks like even bigger than this West Asian tree. Let me show you in my background. I'm talking about that tree there. See how big that tree is? I'm walking there. It's so quiet. I can only hear the birds. It's not even windy. If you notice, there no leaves are moving at all. It's not even windy. That's how good the weather is. I'm going to take you to Palm House, and I'm going to take you at the end of the video, and I'll tell you the reason why in the end, that why we're going to go to Palm House right at the end of the video. Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this beast. Every tea I see here, and you're probably thinking I'm getting excited for no reason. These are the normal size, but let me tell you, this tree is gigantic. I don't know if I can go inside or no. Let me try a way to go inside. I can tell you the tree name and how old this tree is. Oh yes, I find a way. I find a way for you guys. Let's see. Oh my God. You see? Look at the leaves here. It looks different. I mean, some trees, they look ordinary, but when you go and check where they imported from and how old are they, then you know the importance, and then you understand the importance. So, right. So this tree is called Atlas cedar, rooted in 1969. And guess what? This tree came from Morocco. This tree you can find only in Morocco and Algeria, and it was rooted in 1969. See, I told you, looks tree ordinary. Some trees looks ordinary, but if they're planted in Kew Garden, there must be a reason. I've got another tree right in front of me here. Let's have a look. It's not as big as this Moroccan tree, but it's more older. Now, this tree is called Blue Atlas Cedar. Back in 1937, it was rooted here. So it's even 30, 40 years older than the Morocco tree. So this is rooted in 1937 and it's called Blue Atlas Cedar. As you know, if you follow my channel, I also discuss about current affairs. I also discuss about the news and get your feedback on it. And today, what's happened, you probably know that in Kyrgyzstan, there was an issue, there was a fight between international students and the local students over there. It's between the Kyrgyzstani students and Egyptian students. So, fight happens, living in a society. So the fight was over, everything was fine. And then the students start posting the videos on social media and they were saying, look, you know, they they're not studying here, they're fighting with our students, and let's just kick them out. Every country has migration issues. Even the UK is also talking about the migration issues here now. The solution is you can tighten your immigration rules and you can apply more filters so you can control the net migration. The solution is not that you start by force kicking people out. Now these international students who were studying in Kyrgyzstan, a lot of students, I would say 99% of students who goes to Kyrgyzstan, the international students, they go there and study doctorate, and they study, they want to become a doctor and to get their MBBS degree, and that's their main motive. The tuition fee and the accommodation is quite cheap compared to the other countries. Now in Kyrgyzstan, they start beating up the international students, and all the international students, and I'm talking about any specific country, I'm talking about the whole of subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, even Egypt, um, Iran, all the nationals of all the countries, all the international students were there studying. And now they're leaving Kyrgyzstan. Just imagine the girls who were living in student accommodations, they can't even leave their room. International students contributing to your economy. They're injecting money into your economy. There's a big educational sector they are running for you there. And they are your guests, to be honest. And the way you are behaving with them and you're kicking them out and beating them and they end up leaving, this is not fair. I mean, I see students in London, I see students in the UK. We understand they're struggling. They're trying to do part-time jobs and trying to make money to survive here. Most probably they were doing in Kyrgyzstan as well. Make sure you leave in the comments, and my heart goes with all the families and all the students who are watching this video wherever you are. It's a terrible incident. It's unacceptable, and I think Kyrgyzstan government should apologize, and as a state they should have taken action. You should have safeguarded all those students. The responsibility and the safety of the students was on the state, and state completely failed. So my heart goes with all of them, and I hope you finish your studies, and make sure leave in the comments if any of you watching, how are you feeling and what have you gone through. But guys, I'm tired. I'm just going to sit down. I'm just going to talk to you. I mean, Kew Garden, if you're coming here, you need to keep one thing in mind, that you need at least one day to go around through the park. It's a massive park, and you can't just walk around and watch the whole park and all the plants here within a few hours. And I'm really tired, and I told you that I had a bit of a setback, and I walked all the way from Richmond here. No complaints, it happens. So I'm just taking a 5-minute break, and so far, leave in the comments and tell me the trees you've seen and the pictures you've seen and the nature you have seen. Did you enjoy it or no? I mean, even if you're not the fan of botanic life, even if you're not a fan of the trees, not a fan of the gardens, just you come here and experience yourself, and experience this fresh oxygen, experience this fresh cool breeze. Trees you're gonna see here, these trees are 100 years old, again 200 years old. In fact, this park is 250 years old, more than 250 years old. Some of the species here, some of the plants here, they are near to extinct. I'm going to take you and I'm going to show you that you will only see a few plants and trees only here in this garden. It's really amazing. I mean, you can see in the background, wind start blowing now. Um, it's actually really getting hot now. And at the end of the video, I'm going to go to Palm House, and I can't tell you how hot it's going to be there. It's going to be I'm going to be baked in Palm House. I came here a few years back with my friends, and I went to Palm House, and I barely spent not even 2 minutes there. So this time I'm going to take you, and I'm going to go to the top floor, where the temperature is anything between 35 to 40 Celsius. I think so I can even stand there for even 30 seconds. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to show you that it's worse than sauna. I mean, if you experience sauna, sauna is nothing. I feel like I should set up my tent anyway here and stay overnight here. I don't want to go back home. You know, it's so peaceful and so quiet here. Did you hear any noise here? It's so peaceful and so quiet. Literally, I feel like just lie down here and don't go anywhere. Come check this tree. I mean, it's not the gigantic tree here, but let's see. Right. So this tree rooted here back in 1963, and it came from West Asia. Some of the trees here I never seen before. I mean, when I came here last time, they've planted some new trees. I can see there are some trees I don't recognize here. There's a reason I chose Monday, because it's a working day and there won't be a lot of people here. When you come to this kind of a place, you need to make sure that you're far, far, far away from human beings. You come here to enjoy the nature. You come here to enjoy the peace. So whenever I come to any botanic gardens, or whenever I come to Kew Gardens, I always try to come here on a weekday. Right. So I don't know if you can see now, we're going to go inside, and I'm going to show you, it's a greenhouse. I'm going to take you inside, and I'm going to show you the trees which they've planted inside. It's going to be hot inside. Um, let's see. And they might have some fishes inside, and they're not just any ordinary species. Everything which is in this park is important. They're not going to root here, they're not going to plant here anything ordinary. So let's go, come inside. Over 150 years in the making. So everything you see in Kew Garden has a history. Everything you see here is ancient. So it took 150 years to build this. Isn't it amazing? It's really massive. I mean, if you can see, it starts right from there and it goes all the way up there. Time to go inside, and let's show you what's really inside here is. I didn't see the time. We gotta go inside quickly. It's gonna close at 5 p.m. So we are lucky actually. I didn't check the time. We got 15 minutes. Let's go inside quickly and show you. So all the plants we're gonna see here, they all imported from New Zealand. So this is called Raoul Island Palm. Sorry for not pronouncing the names correctly. This was rooted here back in 1984. This is a sculpture of David back in 19th century. And look at these trees. Look at the color. And they are like brownish in color. Look really special. This all the trees you're seeing here, they all imported from New Zealand. Right. So what do we have here? So we have magenta lily pilly. Amazing. what do we have here? We have Australian tree fern here, and the tree fern was planted here back in 1880. This tree fern here, this was imported from Australia back in 1880. This small, this largest green tree I'm talking about here, this one. So we came to America's zone, and all the trees you will see here, they'll be all from Central America, South America, and from that region. Wow, let me show you some leaves here. Look how massive they are and beautiful. So they were rooted here back in 1984, and look at the size of them. And it's called Pichurenia. It's from Guatemala, Mexico. This is from Mexico. Amazing, amazing. Look at the size of the leaves. They look gorgeous. Let me show you a small plant here. This one. This is from Argentina, Brazil. I don't know the actual size of it, but it's look pretty small right now. So what I'm showing you here, they look lovely by the way. This is from 1989. It's called Fuchsia. And this is also from Brazil. Look at these flowers. So what do we have here? Looks like an ordinary plant, but I'll tell you it's not. So this was rooted here back in 1988, Crassula ovata, and this is from South Africa. This is, as compared to other plants, is one of the newest induction at Kew Gardens. This was planted back in 2018, recently, and this is from Brazil. So we are coming out from the temperate zone. As I said, we came a little bit late. I wish I could have spent more time here, but it was time to close and it was time to leave. Look at this gorgeous and gigantic building. Let me share something funny with you. I'm actually lost. I don't know what route I took. It's such a massive place that I am lost. I'm trying to find a way to actually end up at farmhouse. And I'm trying to get there, and I don't have enough time left now. So I really have to rush, but I'm lost, and I've got a map, so I'm gonna see on the map. Right, I found another tree here, and I just want to show you before I get close to it the size of it. This is roughly about an average height of all the trees here. It may look small in the camera, but I tell you, This tree is anything 50 to 80 feet high. And let's see how old this tree is. So this tree was rooted here in 1969 and it came from Europe. So it's kind of local here, but look how this big gigantic tree is preserved here. Is it not amazing? Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Right next to it, we have another tree. It does not have many leaves on it, which seems strange, but maybe it's from a different weather. So this is called London Plane, rooted in 1969. Again, it's local. This is what I was talking about earlier. The average height of the trees here is anything around 50 to 70 feet. But look at the height of these trees and look how different this tree is from all the other trees. Well, they both are, but look at this monster. Look how high this monster is. I'm scared to go close to it, but let's go and check out the name and see how old this Big Daddy is. So, as you can see, it was planted here back in 1969 and it's called Austrian pine. You see the color? I'm not allowed to touch, but you see how dry the skin is? And see this one. It's same height, but how scary it is. Now I want to take you there to Palm House. As you can see behind it, let's go quickly and get in before it shuts down. If you're lucky, we may get an entry because we are late. And I think I need to run right now quickly to see if I can get a chance to go inside. Let's try. This is Palm House. It looks like it's closed. Damn. Let me attempt and see. Oh no, it's closed. This is what I was expecting. It's a shame that we had a last minute mess up with trains and couldn't get on time. There you go. It's closed. Well, I really wanted to go inside and feel the heat and to show you as well that the beautiful plants inside, they have fishes inside, but I am late unfortunately and I can't get the entry. So if you come, you make sure you go to Palm House first. As you explore, you'll be captivated by the incredible water scenes, from tranquil ponds to stunning aquatic displays. Discover the magic and tranquility of Kew Gardens, where every corner offers a glimpse into the extraordinary world of plants. Today, we explore the rich tapestry of plant life that makes this place truly special. Kew Gardens is more than just a botanical garden. It's a living testament to the beauty and diversity of nature. So guys, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoy the video. It's a shame that I couldn't show you the Palm House. I should have got here earlier. But you know London. I mean, if you live in London, you're used to the traffic. You're used to the London transport, and it was a setback. I was delayed by an hour. I tried my best to get to Palm House, but unfortunately couldn't. But I'll come again next time, and I promise with you guys, I'll come next time and I'll take you to Palm House, and I'll show you all the species inside the Palm House, and I'm going to take you to the temperature room, which is upstairs and I'll show you how hot is there. It's gonna be between 35 to 40 degrees. Come early morning, come with the whole day, and then you can able to go through and see all the nature and see all the special plants and the trees. And let me tell you something. Everything in Kew Garden is not ordinary. Everything in Kew Garden, it's special. It's been imported from around the globe. It's been imported from all the continents. You can find trees, plants from Africa, from Asia, from South America, from Central Asia, from Middle East, from whole of Europe here. Please make sure subscribe to my channel and make sure to leave any comments and hit the like button. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.